Shotkey, please.
I'm logging in. I'll get Shotkey. I don't see him. Oh, you're logging.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
If you get Mythical, I'll get Shot.
Okay.
So we starting with Death Nightwing tonight?
No, we're starting with Abom Wing, Construct Wing, Patchwork Wing.
Okay.
Sogi, you're a little low.
I got flasks.
Girl, you got flasks.
Okay, who are we missing for summons? Are we getting mythical now?
He's here.
Here.
Awesome. Okay. Is anybody still pending?
I need to invite.
Yeah.
Did we get?
I have to drop somebody. I'm trying to think who. Who am I supposed to drop? Yeah, that's it. Oh no, we've already dropped Schadenfreude.
Or you could just drop bag
Sure,
and
Let me get through.
I got it, Sam. Don't drop anybody.
Never mind.
Alright.
Summon Shotkey. And so.
Just getting rid of all this envelope shit.
Gotta let that free 2 gold.
So before we start, if you guys will like check groups, make sure if you need assist, you have assist, all those.
You log it in?
Everybody here?
We're all here, right?
We're all here. Do you want us to log in?
Stogie, did you get the summon?
I will take it in about 20 seconds.
Wait.
Thank you.
Sure went through.
Oh yeah.
I ain't healing you, bro.
Can I zone in?
Yes.
All right, let's get zoned in, logged in, zoned in. Let's get us going. All the good stuff. Okay, so tanks, make sure you have free action potions as well. If you don't, make sure you say something about it. Get your summon.
Yep, I'm ready. You're welcome.
Kat, did you say which priest is responsible for which group?
I'm writing it out right now.
I wasn't sure if I missed it. Sorry.
Sandra's, you can make the 18 bags, right?
Yep.
I got the mats for 3 of them on my head, sir, when we're done. If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. No, it'll be my pleasure.
This is Undead Wings, so have your Argentondric. It's here.
You don't tell me what to wear.
I recommend it. It's a suggestion.
Well, when you
I
put
like to wear my underwear right up underneath my nipples.
Strange.
This pair of suspenders.
I wear sock suspenders.
It's got nothing.
Oh boy.
Okay, so for this pull, let's when we go on this, just to start working this out, let's pull Skull into the back left corner.
I forgot to get
Towards
made.
us to the left.
Sorry.
Is it the Argon
X,
Dawn
let's
Commission?
let's pull X into the cubby over here on the left side. We'll pull Diamond back into the corner and circle off into the right cubby. These have a very wide, very hefty cleave, so the melee should be really careful on engage. Let's not have anyone die unnecessarily. We'll have a Hunter pull Diamond and Skull, or sorry, and X. And yeah, tanks, just pick up your targets and keep them good and split far away from the raid. Make sure you have a FAP. If you do not have one, again, please make sure you get one. Specifically for tanks. Actually, you know what? Let's have you grab Skull and we'll pull X into the tank. Eloth, you can pick up X and move into the cubby.
Yep.
And Skull, yeah, you'll tag Skull, and we'll have let's have Johnny tag Diamond over to Berg in the corner. Buffs look pretty good. Just waiting on a little bit of mana. And I think Carabino needs a single target hit.
Just be mindful of the buffs that you're casting on people that are buffed.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You can click off your Argent Dawn commission, by the way. I recommend you do that. Just another buff. And yeah, Johnny needs marked. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna get a ready check going.
What does the Argon Dawn Commission do?
Your attack power. That's the trinket, and you can click off the buff from it.
Oh, the Seal of Dawn. I only have the commission.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say put it on or take it off?
No, I recommend you have it on for this because
If you're
it's a lot of
DPS,
attack
it's
power.
recommended to wear it. If you're healing, there's no use in wearing it.
Bag was saying that you can right-click the icon buff, and it actually takes off the, its buff slot.
Yeah, the acquisition.
You don't want. You're not
Okay,
getting
here we
split
go.
off.
I'm gonna do a pull timer. Get your FAPs ready, tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Need circle pulled out.
I'll take the cubby if you want to get the corner, Soggy.
Or just you're outside.
Get X. You can pull. Yeah, just stay so we out.
We need to set the loot threshold for the combat.
Let's get Diamond.
Can someone make Sogi Bear a tank? Getting group.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Belcher's coming in.
Thank you.
Or Richard.
Alright, gas pick up the Belcher. Or Retro, whatever. We can keep killing this. Pull it a little bit into the room. Let's not get the slimes with it if we can avoid it. If we get the slimes, just ask the heart if you can pick up.
Yep.
Be careful on the Belcher, it does a big knockup.
I'm watching the door. Set the loot.
Should be good. Alright, let's Here, let's go ahead and grab the Belcher once it paths around. We'll probably get the slimes too. Just pull the slimes off to the side here, to the side of the room when we get them. They'll move kind of slow, but just grab your targets and pull them off to the side. Okay. I don't think there's any way to really avoid them. They're just going to be allowed. Gas grab the Belcher. You can split the slimes off. First. Okay. Should be good to pull that left pack. Tank him off. You're gonna have to FAP again, tanks, so be ready. Tank him off in the cubbies. Melee and everybody move back. Let's let them get pulled into the room.
5.
Tank yours.
4.
Each
3,
tank the X
2,
and Diamond
1.
in the respective cubbies, and we'll kill Skull. Kill Skull in kind of the middle of the room.
I'm gonna hang him by the doorway. Yeah, obviously this shouldn't pop up anytime soon, just in case.
Should be good for next pull. And good for the next slimes. Tanks, grab your targets.
Got a minute on FAPs though.
Yeah. You shouldn't get any stuns on the retro. Just try to get the accident down as fast as possible. Melee, everybody move back.
You guys will be back further.
Back further. Ray damage. Yep. Please hang back. We'll pull these into the room.
Say that? I'm sorry.
We're gonna get slammed 2 in a second, so we'll wait a second on mana. I don't see Gravulith up on the peg. There he is. He's gonna hold his slimes. After we kill the slimes, we'll move into the room. Let's kill the slimes first. Actually, we can probably just move in now in a little bit. They'll pop down. Slimes in. Okay, grab your targets. Hold off a second on, wait for the Belcher to move out. Okay, tanks, be ready to FAP. You have your FAP timer up, right? Okay, when when the Belcher pats out of the room, we're going to pull X off to the left here. This time we'll need Todd to pull X. Don't move up too close, but you just enough to tag the X. Move him to the left side of the room. We'll pull Skull to us. Johnny, if you could pull Skull. Sogi, if you could Moonfire Circle and just take it to the side. And TikTok, if you could pull Diamond. Go ahead and go. Alright, good. Everyone back up if you're not a tank. No reason for you to crowd the area here. Cast time on yeah. It's rough.
About damn time.
Okay, let's get the Belcher. Wait, don't move up too any farther. Don't move up any farther. You don't want to pull the embalming slimes yet. Go ahead and tag the Belcher. And yeah, just back up if you're nearby. It does a filter cone, so face him away. Okay, everybody group up. I'm gonna put a mark on myself here. Group up on Diamond, or on Star. So we're gonna be we all have to be together, because the embalming slimes we're gonna pull, they target a random player in the raid and chase them, and they have a giant AV damage pulse.
Grab your list.
Okay, let's get the slimes first, actually. Let's split up a little bit, we'll just wait for them. We'll get the slimes, and then we'll get the embalming slimes after that. Trying to be kind of extra careful tonight, trying to save as many buffs as we can to patchwork.
Doesn't he kind of remind you of the boss guy in the new Mad Max movie?
Morton Joe.
Yeah, they can.
The guy that played.
So we're gonna go right into the embalming slimes. Just go ahead and stack up on Star. And can I get Johnny if you want to go to tag them? Actually, hold on one sec. There's a Belcher over there. Pat back. Okay, it's just really important that you move the raid here. They have a big AoE damage pulse. So anybody that can AoE from afar, please do that. Dynamite, holy water, all that works as well. Okay, I think you should be able to tag. Around the Roman library. Get out of there at the instant, please. Don't run too far ahead of the raid either. You have to go there. Remember these moves at 10-9. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the room and grab the sludge belcher on the way. And avoid another pack of slimes here. Just grab it and move it across the room if possible. Give me stun, you can hop. Alright, let's move it in the room. Jump across the slime. It's your practice. What that is. Okay, we're gonna have to stay nice and tight on this. We're gonna wait. Actually, can we tag this belcher without pulling it? I don't think so. Yeah, go ahead and tag. Get a tag on the belcher. Gas, pick it up and move it across. Or just get a hodge on it. We have to get across the snake oil here, whatever this is, lava, slime. Just get across it and stack tight.
Did you say snake oil?
Yeah, don't go too close. Don't get too close.
The green water?
You won't get any closer than that. Move, just be on star. Move to star and stop. And we gotta get everyone healed up. Stack on star.
Ready? Bandage, potions, eat.
TikTok, you might want to dismiss your pet. That's good.
Okay, what we're gonna do is a pull timer. My auto marker is just not working. It's so freaking annoying.
Oh, we got a belcher coming up.
Oh yeah, actually, Gas, pick up that belcher, turn it away. Get a hot.
Pack is giving me the most anxiety.
Goose for Abba.
Alright, so let's kill the, I guess we'll just kind of AoE him down. What we're going to do is, we're going to do a pull timer, and we'll kill him like we do with the cultists and the Fairlina trash. So we'll do a pull timer, get casting at the last end of the timer, get it all to land on the living monstrosity, and we'll pick up and finish it off. And then tanks pick up the rest. You're gonna have to AE tank the best you can, and shoot it just going. Move up, start casting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got Iolus.
Vulture's coming.
Hold off. Hold off. That's
5,
enough. Chain that butcher.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's do it after this now. One more of these. Move up and cast from 36. Don't move any closer than 36.
5,
Just get
4,
your cast.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we will let's get these now before the retro comes. Tanks, you have your FAPs ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hunters pull to the tanks. Let's have gas pick up skull. Johnny, if you can grab X here, and then the
5,
druid should be able to move.
4, 3, 2,
And pull them back. Be
1.
really careful here. Let's not get. Don't need to cleave. Gas pick up. That's
Speed run.
I think we have to grab this retro on the Pat, right? See Pat's backing around, can be tagged. No, chain him. So when the Belcher comes, get a Hodge on it. Don't cast thorns on me, please. Just want to avoid buff cap. Okay, if a hunter could give her snag that. Okay, move up, start casting. Ready to start casting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We also need to make sure we get the light. Okay, let's get this Belcher pulled, or Retcher. Let's get it right now because it's patent. Alright, go ahead and do pull timer. We'll go up to 36.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go fuck patchwork.
Yep, in around the pillar. Pull around in the boxes.
They might evade if you're on the boxes. I don't know.
Yeah, don't be on the boxes, just pull around to the boxes. Good to go.
She just texted me. She said she DC'd.
Let's do a pull timer on these.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was at 0.1 health there.
Yeah, I got really low.
What,
I had to lay hands
what
on
shot
that one.
everyone?
I
That
think it
was
changes, right? I think people are on top of each other.
Lightning totem hit me for 2k several times.
Yes, totem was
Yeah.
almost up.
I didn't see the totem. Yeah, if you're melee, you're a rogue or something, and you see a totem, please call it out. I didn't see one. I thought we killed it fast enough. That's all. All right, so we lost a few, but I think we retained most here. Hopefully, Arena's coming back in.
You're in trouble now.
Buff is physical only.
Was that the last pack?
Yep, patch is next.
Hmm.
Let me put all my damage and mitt gear on.
Yeah, if you have like short time buffs here that you want to save, it's okay to lock for a second. Do healers know what they're doing? I definitely want to wait for Arene. Definitely the cape, Dragon's Blood.
Oh no, not the cape. I linked the wrong one. I'm sorry.
I would use the Elementium threaded if you have that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to link, was the Elementium thread.
Yeah, I
Wait, we're
would
buff
use
We
logging?
got stam. We got stam on blood, but yeah, they have dodge and more armor on Elementium.
Okay,
We need to
Grim, are
wait
you
for Arena to
flasked?
get back on.
Yeah. Do we know what her status is?
Not yet. Waiting for a text back.
I have 12 minutes left on Songflower.
Log out.
Yeah,
Why don't you log? Yeah, let's log while we wait for Arene. If you didn't die yet and have world buffs, you can log.
I got a question. So you have me, Sandra,
Supposedly people get low in health.
Yeah, so you only are healing your target. So Pax, you're on 2, so you're gonna only be healing Sogi. Like Bing's getting as close as possible to dead.
It's a test.
It's for safety.
Yeah, so the reason why the melee want to be low is in case he targets another low hit point, like another hit point target, you want him to keep hitting the hateful tanks because it'll just one shot a melee. It'll just eat melee alive. So while you're dipping, just don't pull patch.
So why do I dip in there? It like puts me to full and then back to where I was.
Well, yeah, what it does is drops your health low. So you don't have to do it now. At the start of the fight, before we engage, you can slime dip and then just don't get healed. You want to stay low.
Don't heal the melee.
Yeah,
Now is good practice.
Again, do not heal the melee. You literally are healing one target. This is the easiest, hardest fight in the game because you just have to rain heals on a single target. Pallies, you should be using flash for the most part, but you can weave a holy light in if you feel like you need to help make up for something or there's a reason to. You should only be healing your assigned tank. It's super critical that you don't move off your tank. They're going to be taking big chunks of damage. And if they're not, it means they're dodging.
Okay. Just to clarify though, in AA, we have Sogi as Hateful Take 1, it looks like. So we're swapping that with Berg,
Yes, sorry,
correct?
we'll switch. Sorry, this is like some last minute changes here. So Sogi is going to be 2.
Okay.
Just
wanted to make sure.
Soulstone's going to want a healer. I think there's just for wipe recovery. Really, there's no reason to have Soulstones on everybody else probably.
You don't think like a melee might die?
I mean,
Careful,
as
Berg
long as
is
we have at
something
least one
close on.
healer.
Cap.
If a healer has a soulstone, then maybe we can put one on a melee. We want to make sure we have wipe recovery, right? I would like a DI on gas if we do start wiping. So if gas is alive and we're wiping, let's save 1 DI for gas. So Myth, I'll assign that to you and call for it when necessary. And we need 1 soulstone on a healer, and then probably just, I don't know, maybe put a soulstone on. Let's get one on like one of the warriors because they tend to be higher hit points, like
High HP. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dirk. Let's just do 1 on Dirk because we don't want to use them all because we may have to do several wipe recoveries here.
Well, let's try and do it first.
That's what I say too.
Okay, do healers know what they're doing? Does everyone feel comfortable with the target they're healing? They know who they're healing, how they're healing them?
Oh, I moved to Berg. Okay, yep, you got it.
Yeah, Irene, you're on Berg. Irene, Aristil, Morphiston, Tharian, and Mythical Drip, right? AA should reflect that.
Yeah, someone swapped it. We're all good.
Okay, Pax, Carabiner, Thelnian, Holy. On 2. Yep. Again, do not heal anybody but a tank other than Morkern. You can hot the Warlocks when they tap. Okay, Ant Magic should be out on tanks.
Do you want to put Sogi in the group with
Distracted? You distracted?
Burglo?
No, let's let him path. Yeah, maybe we should do Sogi with Morphiston for that extra armor. And swap for Eloth, right?
I'm not tanking.
Oh, I just somebody else do it, sorry. Whoever just did it.
Yeah, I got it. That was me.
Okay, we're gonna get him on the next pat. Melee, you're gonna want to stay out for about 3 to 5 seconds. Just let a few hatefuls go out. The hateful has an extra threat component, so you shouldn't have to worry about threat, but keep an eye on it anyway.
Alright, Carib, I'm gonna pop an interview on you right at the start.
Okay.
Locations, people.
What's that?
God, TD gave you a heart attack.
Oiling up.
Okay, Bears, get ready, get in position. Bears, eat a Stone Chill potion to start at the beginning. Be ready, go up to the upper left to gas. Get in position, please.
Priest, you can start
Sogi.
casting inspiration on anyone.
And start getting shields out on Sogi and Berg. Sogi and Berg, you guys can kind of move up a little more, so you're kind of behind Patch. So you'll be behind Patch when he's pulled the gas.
Remember?
Good luck, guys.
All right, here we
He's
go.
close. I thought his aggro radius was bigger.
5, 4.
Start
3,
pre-casting heals.
Patchwork his avatar of war.
Gas a sec. Give them need some hatefulls.
Stop.
Okay, should be watch threat mops. Okay. Bears just do a lot of threat. You should be good for threat now.
I completely stopped attacking you.
No, don't stop. Don't stop. So you can do more threat.
Okay.
Sogienberg, you guys should be fine for threat.
Mana pots medium, guys. Mana's early.
Yeah, mana early and often. Felny, I got you with a rate.
What percent's the enrage?
Almost there, guys. Keep it up.
30%, I think, or 20% is enrage.
No, it's 5%. The enrage is at 5%. Keep it up, guys. Really close.
The enrage is drop all your cooldowns, drop everything you can.
Gas will shield on the rage, but it's just a few more percent. We're at 14%. Keep it up. Use everything you got for those heals.
Is there an innervate?
There is not. You're gonna have to just do whatever you can.
Who are you on? I can help out.
Innervates are on the bears. Okay, shield wall, shield wall, shield wall. Okay, blow everything. We gotta get them down now. Fuck yeah, guys. Good job.
Nice work.
Nice job, y'all. Now comes the real hard mods here.
Ooh, look at that shield.
He was easy.
So sad.
Dude, that is awesome.
Bust before that.
That shield is so good. Alright, so this is you have to run through these guys. So what you want to do is kind of run like almost immediately behind because their aggro range is weird. So you want to run behind it. It's a thing of Frogger. Don't run too. See this one stops you.
Yeah. So what you have to do, yeah, exactly. You want to run kind of behind.
So
exactly.
top. I don't know if
Don't
you
touch
will
them.
instantly die if you get popped.
Yeah. You have to be really careful on these. Just you have to split them, but run between them.
Here, let me res him. I'm on the other side.
You
Oh man, this is
run through more, cat. Jeez.
this is
Aw.
really one shot on patch and then this.
I
It's just never gonna be easy to watch.
You can't follow anybody. You gotta live your own life.
So what we used to do, I remember back in the original, what we used to do is have a paladin bubble and then just run through and pop everything.
Oh, I can do that. I'll do that next time.
Yeah, I feel like we wiped on patchwork in vanilla for like weeks and weeks, 4 days a week. That is
I'm
so
just
awesome.
mad.
Did we get a picture?
3 water. Now.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna prio the shoulders to gas. Is that correct?
The shoulders here. Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess we should do that. Yeah, Gas, how many pieces do you have? 1 so far?
2.
Yeah, we should get you to 4 as soon as possible. Are the shoulders a good spot for you? Like, is it worth trying another one or no?
They're not as great. They look cool. Do rogues use shoulders?
Rogues absolutely love those shoulders.
Eloth will take them if gas isn't one.
I do feel like we should, like, as much as it sucks to like prio loot, it's like if we don't have warriors with 4-piece, then we're not gonna go to 4 horsemen like at all, right? Like it's just like it is a massive bonus for that fight. Yeah. Why don't we, Gas? If you want to pass to Eloth, because there's a better spot for you for 4, that's fine. But I think we should get it to Eloth.
Okay.
Or a warrior, I should say. Okay. The spewers have an AoE poison and a knock-up. You can, I think, stun them, actually. So let's try to Hodge and candy shot them. I think you can move over this slime here as well without pulling. We'll have to do that. So everyone move up. Don't go past Star. Just move up so you're out of the slime. Don't go past Star.
Do we actually?
Globulus pats. Go.
Should we give that shield to a Saffron 10? Like, it has
Yeah, that
frost
shield.
resistance on it.
Yeah, like who? I mean, who's gonna want that besides Saffron Tank?
Is that a, even though it's frost res, isn't that a shit ton of armor and dam and everything for a shield?
I don't know. I would.
I'm looking at the responses coming in, and it may not matter.
Hey, Gas, can you send yours? There was 28 stamina.
Okay, so
Yeah,
gas won anyway, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay, let's we'll get these pulls going. Let's get a little bit of mana first, and then. Actually, I think
Hold on, I need to pull these under the arch, right? Because they knock people up.
Yes.
Yes. So that you're gonna
wanna
tank them right where they're standing.
Exactly. Yeah. So Eloth, you're probably gonna want to pull yours into the arch where it's standing as well, and just kind of, just make sure you're an
You guys, everyone wants to run into the cubby because these guys do like a knock up, and that's the low ceilings.
Yep.
If you
So
look above,
we'll
see if there's
engage. Yeah, we'll all run into the cubby, and Gas will pick up Skull, and Eloth pick up X, and just keep them there, and we'll stun them if we can. Are they stunnable, Berg? I haven't gotten these guys yet.
I don't remember if they are or not.
All right, we'll give it a try.
Do we need a FAP on these?
Doesn't look like it.
You want?
I don't think so.
You have like.
They're not too bad. These guys aren't bad at all.
They're just big and scary.
5, 4,
Make sure you're in the arch, that's
3,
all.
2, 1.
That dot.
We're having LLO issues back there.
It's on Sandra. hunter? Somebody to flank on him?
So it looks like we have cryo those dispels.
Looking forward to this pipe boss coming up.
Okay, so we pull these back into the area here.
Yeah, you pull all of them. We always pulled all of
Okay,
them back.
let's,
They're the same. It's the easiest way.
Alright, let's get Johnny if you want to tag Skull, and Todd if you want to grab X. And the rest of the raid should be back in the arch here.
4, 3, 2,
This is
1.
the way.
This is the way.
I have.
I got knocked up. He's on you, Todd.
I just say, fight.
I think they dropped they can be stats. I think I can
They go to somebody else like tanks in the air.
Yeah, that's what happens. So if we shot 2 tanks.
Hodge works on them too.
Alright, you don't want to pull this next group because it'll grab you this, you'll pull.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a second here. Gas, I'll back up you, Skull. Let's have Soki back up X. And I don't know, Luthien, do you have your tank gear on? Tank gear available?
Well, Hart can back me up on Diamond since they'll be the last one.
Actually, yeah, that's right. Just build secondary threat Heart and be ready when it comes off on Diamond.
Damn, Bag, you forgot about me?
Okay.
That hurts my feelings.
Well, I wasn't sure if taunting was a requirement, like if it's gonna knock off all threat or just secondary. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about Grobulus here. Grobulus, what we'll do on this fight is the raid will all kind of be mostly in the center. The tank is gonna pull Grobulus all the way to the other side of the room where X is right now. Grobulus drops these poison clouds behind him that grow in size for the duration of the fight. So we're gonna have to keep pulling him, and when he drops a poison cloud, we'll keep pulling him and don't stand in it. He's also gonna drop these little slimes that we'll have to kill. So melee will just swap to a slime when one comes out. When he poison clouds, we'll move, and when he targets someone with the debuff, this is probably the most important part for healers. When he targets someone with the disease, do not cleanse it right away. We'll have an assigned cleanser with the disease, and basically the person with the disease needs to go move to where we started, kind of where the first clouds are, and drop the disease off just out of the path of the raid. Because the cloud, when you get cleansed with your disease, you will drop another cloud, like the one that Robulus continues to drop. So you just want to basically make the clouds all happen as we go around the room. So we'll kind of go just in a path, and it'll be easier to explain after we get this pack. So we want to get hunters to get these. Johnny on Skull, let's have Todd on X, and TikTok on Diamond. We'll pull him back under the arch here. I'll do a pull timer.
5,
Gas,
4,
Spur,
3,
and heal off
2, 1.
Oh no.
Let's get TikTok shield. You can feign. Oh shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, you can do a bear bash on Stunted.
They have a lot of bear bats. Right at
I have a handy bat that's called Bear Basher. But
Poor bear.
Don't move up too far. Grabulus will come back down.
So, if you're dropping clouds behind him on the bottom, like where do we DPS him? Melee?
So you're going to be behind him, just following the boss around. So we'll start him over there. I would recommend actually let's start him at the bottom of the ramp.
Yep.
So like kind of like right around there, right? We'll start him at the bottom of the ramp. He'll drop his first cloud there. We're going to move back through the arches that we just came through and up around the corner, taking a very wide berth here, right? And just move him around, ultimately passing where we are and back around the corner, back to the ramp. So Melee, your job is just to swap to the slimes when they come up. Otherwise, you're just DPSing Grobulus from the back. Hit it from the back, and then we'll keep moving it around. Don't dispel the disease until we call for it. Does any intrepid priest or pally want to be on top of disease dispelling? I didn't actually assign that, but any brave
I think
souls
on AA it's assigned to me. I'm fine doing
perfect.
it if people want to call it out.
That's great. It's assigned to you. So when we'll call it out, so when someone gets diseased, they'll run out.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
And yeah, so you get disease, run back to where you started at the beginning there. So try to drop it off like kind of between two clouds that are kind of coming out. So he's coming back now, yeah. So just try to keep the disease cleanse cloud just away from the path, right? That's really it. There should be a pretty between two clouds, right? Think of it like that.
The thing I want to highlight is you said that there are little slime ads that come out. The reason the slime ads come out is because he does like a frontal cone spray, and everybody who gets hit by that is going to spawn a slime. So it should be one, it should be the tank. But if anybody else gets hit by it, we could get 2 or more. We just need nobody to be standing in front of him because it will wipe us.
That's right. Yep, everybody should be behind him. So the raid needs to be just center of the room. So if we want to move up to where Luthians is now, let's move up now and get ready to do this next path.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
We're gonna go
Can we get 4
clockwise?
And the first couple that get the poison, run up the ramp a little bit. Like, then that way when you drop it, it's up the ramp.
As long as you can keep him facing away from the raid, that's fine. Just as long as just face him towards the wall the whole time.
if you get to see,
If you get the debuff and you're ready for a cleanse, just jump up and down, and I'll keep an eye on you.
Hey, question.
I think a raid target actually goes on the person who gets it.
Can Divine Shield just get rid of the buff completely and without dropping it?
No.
No, it will drop a cloud.
Okay, just checking.
We're going counterclockwise.
We're gonna go clockwise. We'll go from where we're facing right now. We'll go clockwise around.
I'll take him from right here, right? I start right about here, and then I'll take him this way.
We'll start exactly like this. Okay, melee, stay behind, and that should be it. Just make sure that you don't stand in a cloud.
Oh, who killed all my maggots?
So when you're dropping just behind in like the whatever in the trail that we
Yes,
flagged.
never drop ahead, always behind.
Yes, you want to be like, you want to kind of drop it nearby to where we start as best you can, pretty much. So kind of like, if you get one, and he's coming down now, but let's say we start and the first gas cloud is over here, and the second one is over here. Try to drop it like here, right? So it's between the two. And then, so you just don't run into a cloud, but just drop it like, the next one over here. And by that point, we'll be moving around the room. So just try to drop.
I'm pulling here, right?
Start. Yep, let's get him pulled. We're gonna get a pull going here, so be ready. Okay, and just hold off on threat for a second. As usual, gas is gonna be ready to start.
Hail to the night!
Healers move up and ready to heal gas as well.
He's gonna move up behind the ramp next time. on the poison.
Don't just kill it in front of him.
Aerosol.
Just run towards where we started.
Run up there. Dirk, run out. Dirk, you're good.
Spell on block.
Bag.
Make sure you stand by the
Dispel and Berg.
Dispel.
Fuck yeah.
Good job.
Ooh.
Nice job, Bill.
Was it just me, or did you used to have to like drag it like all the way around the room?
You did, yeah. We were like way ahead there.
We have better gears.
They're just better.
And world buffs did not have buffs back in the day at all. Like, all these consumes, all the world buffs, we didn't have any of that.
Yeah, the whole raid having 10% extra DP damage.
Oh yeah.
Just that alone.
Pipe boss here. Don't. Oh shit. How are we in combat?
Don't get in front of the pipe or it spawns it, because as soon as you enter in, it starts the fight.
It just these slimes aggroed on me. I guess that doesn't matter. They G-spawn, right? Yep. Yep. So move up and don't move
Don't
past.
get in front of the pipe.
Oh.
We lost one already.
Yep.
Did you fall?
This is pipe boss. There's actually a 30-second guide on just not falling off this pipe.
There's also a hole in the pipe towards the end, so don't go down that hole.
Yeah, don't go past Star. Okay, this is Glyph. Glyph is a lot harder than Gravelous, but certainly doable. So this fight, there's going to be 3 grates where zombies spawn. We're going to need people basically kiting the zombies as a full-time job. So we have 3 hunters. The hunters should be assigned each hunter should have a grate that they'll need to run back and feign trap, frost trap. That'll be really helpful to have a frost trap on each of the grates. You'll kind of see it as we move in. You can pre-pot an MPP now to mitigate some of the damage of the pipe here. It's not too critical, but it just helps to start at full health. So we'll have hunters and mages and prop pally on kiting the ads, and Eloth, I think I have you on that assignment as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be trying to pick up some right side zombies. Heart, you'll be trying to pick up the zombies that are kind of on the left. Great, and left as in we're looking at the room, it'll be on your left running in.
Okay.
So Heart and Wintini, I have you over there. Wintini, I know that you're not Frostspec, that's fine. Nobody is, but I'd like to have you just helping with kiting over there. So Kona Coldum, use your Nova, just anything you do to kind of like keep them slowed. I know we can't Blizzard, but you can Kona Cold and Nova. And on the right side, Bale1, I have you over there, along with Eloth. So you guys will be just picking up zombies, and just basically, yeah, we'll have hunters trapping them with Eloth as well. So let's actually have Johnny on left side, and TikTok if you want to be on right side, and Weetod, if you could trap like just kind of in the middle, but not exactly on the grate, maybe a little bit towards the raid. The raid is going to move past the middle grate and just situate themselves kind of towards the center of the room. When we engage, Gas will grab Glyph and tank him against the wall. There's a fear every 20 seconds, so you're going to just eat a bunch of fears. It just sort of is what it is. We should make sure that Fear Word stays up on gas, though. I don't think Glyph is tauntable. So Berg, I'll ask you to try to maintain secondary threat as best you can. He does do a stacking debuff on gas that will reduce his healing taken. So we may need to try to do an overtake at some point. We'll monitor that. You may or may not need to. But yeah, that's really it. So Hunters just feign trap on cooldown. As soon as your feign is up, just run to your spot and feign trap. It's really critical that those traps stay up. We'll redo pally buffs here before we go. Don't worry too much about it now. I just want to check in so people know where they're going when Teeny and Hart left, Eloth and Balewin right, Sogi kind of helping to pick up strays, Berg on secondary threat, Satras on fear ward. They can be shackled. So Priest, if you see one that's just straight up stray and you want to try to handle it or help, just shackle it. The big mechanic here is after a certain amount of time, after like 90 seconds, Glyph is going to decimate, which puts everyone in the entire raid and all the zombies to 5% health. So at that point, everyone you can do something to heal yourself, use a potion. You're not going to take a lot of damage, but we're going to have to basically struggle to get people healed up at that moment. Just the big thing is keeping gas up, so gas probably want to use a cooldown at that point. We'll have to keep gas up through that decimate, and then everybody else should be AEing the zombies. All the zombies will start to converge on Glyph, and just start AEing them with everything you have. For every zombie that gets to him, he'll eat it and regain a bunch of health. Okay, so that's the fight. I know there's a lot there. Hopefully everybody knows their job.
Can
Sure, that's a good idea.
Always trying to trick me.
Thanks, Gooch.
Hold on, we need to move one of our cats because she's on top of Bale's computer and she doesn't want it to get turned off.
Epic.
Displace the kitty.
I still can't believe we just down batch on first try. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome thing.
I'm here, Bloodworks.
Buffs.
Yeah, decimate. You can do the holy water. You can do like dense dynamite, sapper charge, something like that. Just try to help with the AOE as best you can. Yeah, actually, don't sapper.
Pallies, if you have holy wrath, definitely work.
Yep, holy wrath definitely works. Fear works. Turn undead. Yeah, don't. I wouldn't even sap if you can avoid it. I would just do. I mean, Gladius, you can just whirlwind them and do what you can. It should be really on the mages, warlocks, etc. I'm gonna do a ready check here. One more time, and then we'll get going with the goal and Bale when you guys are ready.
Just to reiterate, when you're in the tunnel, we'll want to move non-stop, but stay to the right because there's a hole that you can fall through on the left.
Putting a mark on gas just so you can follow gas in the tunnel. Felony, you ready?
It starts as soon as you run in. It's already started.
Alright, let's go. Just go. Garrett, don't even worry about time.
5,
Just go.
4, 3, 2,
Everyone should be moving together.
There's a hole on the left. So
Stay to the right.
on
Stay to the right. There's the wall.
Well, that's not hard to
Bottom of the sea.
Pop out. Go. It's on gas mask. Keep gas up. Watch your threat. Watch your threat.
No one hit. No one hit.
Oh yeah, Hunters, you need to trank it. Sorry, shit. Silverus, Retod, TikTok. Forgot about that. So.
Hold on, I gotta back it up. Hold on.
Hold on to it.
Got zombies.
Guess you need to use it. Start getting those zombies slow, start getting them shackled. Retod, if you can trank these. Silverus, I'll get next.
Is Rick gonna stop them?
Don't wreck this zombie. Don't get any curses on the zombies. Zombies will not kite.
Is there a timer on Destiny?
Gas is feared.
Oh, Hard losing heals. Hard's done.
Yeah, Hard, you don't want to face tank him. You gotta just run away.
I am. I'm trying to guide him around. They were just not slowed.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, Gas is gonna stop attacking Berg. You need to overtake. I got 7 stacks.
Right, Berg, overtake. We can bop gas, maybe? Bop gas.
Yeah, bop gas mask. Got it.
I need Pally that can bop
Frank.
gas.
I got a pop off.
On Berg.
You lost down.
I don't have a timer on Decimate, but just keep kiting. Best you can do here.
Okay, my stack's clear. I got it again.
Don't worry about
9 seconds on Fear Ward.
Glyph is pretty low, so just keep burning Glyph. He's already at 30%.
They're pretty close to him, so when it goes out, everybody's got to switch.
Yeah, kite him away from him.
He's running into them.
He's running. Kite him away. Kite him away. There's Decimate. Get those zombies down.
Oh, he's all the way back up.
That's bad.
Hey, Chow.
Yeah, that was a really bad Decimate. Yeah, keep AoEing the zombies. Yeah, he's just... It's tough with the one.
Yeah, healing.
Alright, we'll see what we can get through here. We'll just keep going, get some more practice in, so we can get him.
Don't worry about.
Enemy. This is so rough with man. Yeah, we need to kite the zombies as far away from Glyph as possible, because everyone he eats, it just heals him for a lot.
You want me to take a guess?
Yep.
That taunt doesn't work.
Yeah, there's no
Don't
taunt.
worry about topping off the raid. Like, I'm getting so many heals. I don't even.
So why aren't we killing zombies?
You can't kill them. They have a ton of hit points. You can only kill them with 5%.
They have 130k HP.
And he doesn't
We might
mix
have
them.
to wipe this out. Let's just keep going for a little while. Keep trying to get the rhythm here.
I think the 30-second guide makes it sound easier than it is.
No, it's not a tremendously easy fight.
We almost had that actually.
Yeah, that was just a bad fear. We
Yeah,
had
that was a really bad fear. Other than that, we would have been in the bag.
The 30-second guide is like, oh, kite the ads and kill them at 5%. You know, it sounds really easy.
This is definitely
Yeah, I think
more
I did not have a timer and still don't have a timer for Decimate, which sucks.
I think we need the hunter traps a little bit further back. They were too close.
You gotta run back, because you gotta go up the pipe again.
Yep. Release run back, please.
Fears are crazy.
Yeah, the fearing is just so rough because you really like it's just balanced around 2 freaking dwarf priests.
Yeah.
Or a Tremor.
Is there a range on the fear?
There's a range, a 20-yard range on the fear. So if you're not melee, you shouldn't be anywhere near Glyph during the fear, or at all, really.
It's avoidable. Is it like on a timer?
It's a 20-second timer, but I mean, you're gonna have to. If every 20 seconds you're running 20 yards, you're just doing no damage, right? You just sort of have to eat it. Yeah. Just don't worry about the soul stone.
Question.
So on the tanks that are supposed to be assisting kiting, like what's the amount of debuff stacks supposed to be taking? Because I saw Sogi and Hart, you guys had like 30, and then your health was dropping, and we'd heal and drop like instantly.
In theory,
Yeah, I
I
think
take
that's just
any stats.
Right, like your goal as a tank that's on the strays is just to like taunt them, bring them back to a frost trap, run away as best you can, right?
Think of yourself like a sheepdog.
Yeah, you shouldn't be face tanking them at all if you can avoid it. Like get threat and then kind of run them around the room, run them through the frost traps, just kite them to the best of your ability.
And a hunter should
Any
try
AoEs
to feign and drop a trap as whenever possible.
should we? Yeah, would it be helpful to have like a couple mages on each
Yes,
side? I mean,
yes,
that's...
dear fucking god, yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, just trap them in place and leave them.
That's that.
All right, so
all the
let's do
strats
a
I saw.
second.
From the strats I saw, if you don't mind, back, is that the mages were back there slowing the entire time, as much as possible, and let the melee and other DPS mess with Gluth until decimate.
I mean, you should only need 3.
I don't think that we have Blizzard mages though.
We do not.
So
Let's. I mean, in my opinion, I think we should just overkill it on the mages tonight until we figure out how to do this good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know,
Let's do a couple more mages.
It didn't seem like DPS was an issue. I mean, as long as we had kited the first set of ads through decimate would have been fine. So I think like going overkill on mages is fine.
Okay, so let's have let's see. Vulcan, do you want to try doing left great along with Utini, and then Buner, do you want to assist Belwyn on right great?
Yep. Well, they spawn.
Do we want to
spawn in the center too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do we want to have like Growlix helping in the center?
Yeah, we should have 1 mage per area.
Now go in front of the pipe, Iolus.
So I have a question, right? Like I am trying to fear ward gas as much as possible. And Eloth is the second tank on Gluth, right?
No, Berg.
Berg.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Although, yeah, I figured Eloth could hamstring the zombies, which is why I'm bad at not doing exactly. So he has to break.
Short break would be good.
Guys, don't go in front of the pipe.
Yeah, stay back.
Iolus, move back.
Listen, are we in combat with Luke right now? Call me chase me.
You're taking damage.
That's how he gets rage.
I'm not taking any damage.
It's more of
Few people have their bath. Let's do like a 2-minute break.
Oh, oops. Goodbye, Irene.
The pipe boss claims another.
That's because I put
2-minute break.
AF on AF.
Okay.
Go get your peas in.
Yay, pee!
Culture.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more ready check.
Me healing Eloth and Baywin, that seems like it wasn't enough.
We should be fine
Was that
now.
because
Hopefully
Eloth
with-
was taking damage?
Yeah, I think hopefully with more people helping to Nova and Cone, you shouldn't be taking as much damage. So we should mitigate that if we can.
Also, when the when the decimate activates, everyone should move to the zombies, including the melee, right?
Everybody kills those things.
Zombies don't
exactly.
hit
Everyone should be
anybody.
on the zombies. The zombies become the priority when decimate happens, and you can pop a health stone just or eat a major health stone or whatever, or a healing potion just to get your health back up a little bit if you want. But just get on the zombies ASAP.
For every zombie that he eats,
5% health, isn't it?
Lead 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do a pull timer, and we'll start running when the timer is up.
Hey, Cooch, I still have mine. Cookie, thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone in.
To the right now, y'all.
To the right. Watch the hole.
2 hops this time.
At least kill zombies or heal first.
Just
Hands on the knees.
Just heal. On gas. Incoming. Watch threat. Hold off a second. Let gas get threat. He's in mid gear. That should be good. Berg should be generating one more threat. Gas is already pretty high in stacks.
Are you like just gonna put us all to 5% stack?
This is 5 stacks of gas. Okay. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I didn't lose my stacks either.
Let's pop Morphiston. Can you? Or actually, don't
wait.
pop. Don't pop.
Shit.
Instead
of as I was clicking the button. Sorry.
Am I helping me and Heart?
So mages,
Sunbird.
you're not
Alright.
arcane explosioning. You need to be slowing them to kite them.
Yeah, the only thing you need to do is just kite.
Still see arcane explosions.
All mages are down, so
I have 5
No,
seconds.
we have 2 up.
Run, Soji, run.
Alex and Vulcan.
This really is like a fear ward problem more than anything else. There's the decimate.
Yeah, you eat the zombies.
This is so rough without that fear ward.
We need a second tank.
Look at all those zombies going, man.
We can generate more threat.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have Eloth generating secondary, just because he can break the fear. With
I've just got a rage. I can generate anything.
Yeah, I mean you can fit all over the room, you know.
This fear is crazy.
Do we have any? We have 1 war priest, right? Or 2?
1.
What's the delay for war?
30, right?
30 seconds.
Might as well just wipe it up.
It's
Heals
30 second
from-
cooldown.
Yeah. Go ahead and wipe it. Let's get back here and just die and wipe.
So when he fears the main tank, he'll go eat somebody else, and he actually won't aggro me back until I run over and hit him again.
Okay.
So it's not like a Neff fear where he just instantly turns back after he's done fearing. I can probably try to stance him. There's just no timer, so it's hard.
That's rough.
Super weird. The timer's messed up. You'd think by now they'd have hotfixed that.
I mean, so you know that it's 20 seconds, right? And you know, so are you able to keep an eye on, like, whether, like, if you lose Fear Ward on a fear, I mean, can you just try to stance the next one?
Maybe.
What's Berserk Rage, like 10 seconds?
No, it's 30 seconds.
It lasts for 30 seconds, or the cooldown's 30 seconds?
The cooldown's 30 seconds.
But is it it's a 10-second buff, though, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, after the fear goes out, just try to like time it in your head maybe, and like, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's rapid, right? So you know that there's going to be another one soon.
I mean, crazy idea. Do we need to have a mage go back and spec improve Blizzard right now, or I mean, I can chip in if someone needs to respec.
I don't know. It feels like we probably could respec mages and do it that way, but I do sort of feel like we need to learn how to do it, because we're not going to respec for this fight every week.
Right,
I would rather wipe on this all day today, learning the fight and getting it down, than having to respec.
Yeah, I think it seems like, I mean, it would probably help to get it this once, but then next week we'd be in the same spot.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the cooldown on trap for mages?
Frost Nova?
Sure.
That's 25.
Yeah, if you're not spec'd into it, I think it's longer.
It's 25.
So Heart was still taking a ton of stacks. I don't know what we can do to mitigate that a little bit.
Just gotta practice the kiting.
So I was thinking for a priest to drop a shield with that. I don't know if that would stop the debuff or the stacks.
No, it doesn't stop the debuff.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Do we need to shift more healers to the kiters, or is there just a way to improve the kiting so that people aren't taking as much damage?
I think once we get going, the kiters should take less damage, but for like right now, yeah, they're taking a lot of damage.
It's pretty much if they get caught up, they're dead. Basically, I don't think it's really something you'd heal through.
Yeah, it does feel like it's just sort of you get one rounded.
So what happens is you get a debuff that increases the physical damage that you take by like 200 every time you get hit. So when you get hit like 4 or 5 times, the next one is just really hard.
And a couple of feign resists too, which is problematic for the trap.
I'm also seeing quite a few zombies like, getting loose into the main part of the raid too.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming that the Nova, the Arcane Explosions were just to try to get a bit of threat.
Oh no, that was just an accident.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just, at some level, just going to have to get used to kiting. I mean, this is not a normal thing that we just do in a fight, right? So, like, you're just going to have to kind of adjust to this playstyle for this fight. And, like, I think it's just going to, I don't really know if there's a way to learn it more than just doing it, right? I think it's just sort of like you see the zombie one way, you see another one another way. You're just going to have to know what to do in order to get threat on one and towards the pack.
Yeah, I think Eloth mentioned that one of them hadn't got slowed, so he ended up having to run a lot further. I'm not sure. You know, obviously, when our slows are down.
Oh, also, we should definitely have the kiters click off south. So when we get going, I should have mentioned that earlier. When we get going, kiters will have to click off south.
Not the mages, but the tanks.
Mages too.
No, mages shouldn't
I
be.
mean, yeah.
Mages
As long as, I mean, it's better than being on the raid.
Yeah, the mages are. So if you watch the strats, it's either a pally tank or a mage tank. Now again, the mage tanks usually have a lot more slow, but mages need to be pulling aggro, just running and blinking everywhere.
Yeah, I think you want to just you want it to be on the mages, on the pallies, just not on the raid. It gets more hectic right up until the decimate, and then it's just like it's sort of a hard thing to suddenly adjust to having to like just go straight to AE and not running around and kiting. But we have to do that better too, because I mean we're just so many zombies are getting to him, which is partly just us not really knowing when the decimate's coming and the zombies just being a little too close at that point. But yeah, try to keep the zombies away from him, and when the decimate occurs, just everybody should be on full DPS on the zombies. We can just get a few attempts in here and just like try to get used to the patterns.
One quick thing is that we could have the mages have a Nova rotation. We should be able to have enough Novas to have them covered.
No.
And if a paladin like heals themselves, they can pull aggro on these pretty easily. So that's one thing to consider.
Yeah, I feel like can we have maybe the mages on each side just sort of work that out? So I don't necessarily want to take that top down. It's like Vulcan and Wintini, just kind of figure out what your rotation will be in Belwyn and Buhner. Growlix, you pretty much just want Nova and Kona Cold on cooldown when you get it back on them.
Don't forget to Kona Cold first, and then wait for the debuff to drop. Then Nova, wait for the debuff to drop. Swap, don't Kona Cold then Nova, because you kind of just wasted your slow.
Yep, exactly. And you want to just circle around him and kite him, try to keep him in the center. Okay, let's give it another try. You ready, Chad?
It's being fucky. I'm logging back in.
Nope.
Girl, you got that holy water?
Tharian, you ready?
Yeah.
We'll do a pull timer and then we'll go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was close.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Gas is in. just keep it on bird. Yeah, it's back on gas. That's actually good. It's back on.
I'm everywhere on work. Can't say that.
Okay, it's gonna be on bird.
I guess I
It's
danced.
on gas. Good, then we'll probably get enough gas out of this.
Sorry, that was like a half second.
It's on bird, it's on bird. Eating zombies. Just gotta be very safe. I have no timer, so I don't know what's going on.
Probably like 10 seconds. It's 1:55 right now.
Our gas needs to go with stacks.
Okay, get it again. Let's pop gas.
So is that 20?
Bird, you ready?
I'm ready.
It's on bird.
I'm feared.
It's on Arakai. There's decimate.
DPS.
Erg needs heals.
It's back on gas.
Need more DPS.
Do you at least lose them to gas?
Okay, that's pretty good. Finish off these zombies.
Killing zombies.
Oh.
Killing zombies. Okay, we're good. The zombies are not coming back, so get off the zombies. Get off the zombies back on Glyph.
Berg and Sug, you're
I
down.
know we have a bunch down.
Yeah, heart's down.
I'm gonna try to go help with zombies.
Where is it?
So I have 8 seconds.
I got it. I need Berg to take it again though. I'm gonna die here.
To me stack.
Oh, there are no tanks.
Yeah, there are tanks.
And who's gonna eat one?
I think we have all mages.
It's like, it seems like we have enough healers watching the tanks that like,
He evaded.
if you get
Alright,
if you
this
get
way.
aggro on yourself, like try and bring it back to the kiters. Like right before the decimate, there were like tons of loose ones just in the area that like you can try and bring it back to where they should be.
Is there any way we can keep the zombies farther away? Because when he fears, he runs to the raid, and then he'll start chowing down, and it's really hard to get him back.
Avoid fearing them. It's better if you're gonna CC them, just shackle them.
You can't fear them, I don't think. I tried
Well,
to,
you
and
can
you
you can pally fear them, but so just pally.
Oh.
When he does the fear and he targets that person in the raid, should they maybe run up and meet him? So that way he's not running so far and also meeting zombies?
So that makes sense. I mean, I've seen this done. I've seen videos both of either like two sides or one. So I mean, we could try to group them into one big group. It's a little different, I think, than kind of how we had it laid out.
I mean, one big group, yeah, that would make our mage slows last a little longer.
Yeah, the issue there is you have to get.
Well, it also makes it more likely that a mage is going to die, I think.
Yeah, it also.
Yeah, I mean, we have we have a couple bops on raid heals, so we
I think actually
four bops on raid heals.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Does Bop clear the stacks for the increased damage?
No.
Oh, bummer.
I wonder if we can get like a third tank-ish person to help kite. That way, if someone's stacks are getting super high, they can just kind of let them drop and then hop back in when they're back.
I mean, they're not gonna be able to just drop aggro.
Right, but they can like stop trying to get more, put more distance between themselves and whoever's chasing them.
Yeah, it's like there's like a few talents that really make this a lot easier. Piercing Howl's one of them, and then in Blizzard is one of them. They really do kind of trivialize this fight. I still think it's worth learning it as is, but yeah, I think that's kind of the expectation in some cases where you have so many talents into it.
I think that attempt went a lot better, but kind of the kiting was lost during the decimate phase when we had to kill the dudes, and then we couldn't recover from that. It was kind of the problem, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was definitely a good first phase.
Yeah, the problem with the decimate was on that one. What you're talking about is that we had all the mages and the kite tanks down. So with all the mages down, it's a lot of AOE gone.
Are we gonna be able to do a repair bot?
Does anybody have a bot? Maybe we should jump. I know most people are close to it.
Before the pipe, jump on the pipe, please.
One of our tanks is red.
Oh yeah, Berg.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hella red. I can dip out if that's what but
No,
I'm just gonna
let's
beat
get
on it
bot
with
then.
my fist.
So she said.
Hey, or no.
Who's dropping a bot?
Shocky will. Right before the ramp or right before the pipe.
Sounds good. Get pistols.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Repair.
Somebody gonna drop a bot? I'm sorry. I'm hilarious.
For Christ's sakes.
Just fall again.
Yeah, I did. That
Bird
time
repair.
it was 100% my fault.
Were you dancing?
No, that's the problem.
Berg needs repair, you're still at 2%. Cochina. Oh, West Coast.
Everybody else having a good time? Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Hope y'all are too.
Damn, God, I said ain't nothing. I had 17 on my robe.
17 with the leather?
Yeah, I was really red, man.
Dang.
Is Cochina still DC'd? When he zones in, can we get a summon with Cochina?
Summon Cochina.
The pipe summons. Oh my god.
The pipe boss.
Cochina, don't move after you accept your summon.
Yeah.
I would move and go back and repair. Just turn around and go repair.
Well, just like don't be auto running when you accept the summon.
Yes.
I put it on you because you were dropping the bot.
I was dropping the spot.
Cochina, make sure to repair.
Can we mark hearts so I can find him to heal him?
Sure.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna mark a few people here. There's some marks out on mages and tanks.
By the way, this poison in this hallway is like lava. If you jump, you can dodge getting a tick.
Okay, when you're ready, check. Let's get a few more attempts. Let's just try this a few times here.
Tanks have sound?
Kiters and tanks. Which one have sound? Can we get int on Sogi as well, please?
Sogi clicks it off usually.
No,
Oh, my bad.
not when I'm not world done.
Okay, we'll do a pull timer.
Hi.
5,
Are you ready?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gas is X, so don't go in the X.
Perry, hold on.
Yeah, could we have these traps further away?
Cast. Cast, do you want to take it?
I'm at
13
4, so
seconds.
yeah, I'm at
On bird, it's on bird.
I'll stand still.
It's dangerous, you got one. Run away.
Coming after Holy.
Santress too.
You want it back, Gas?
Yeah, I need a fear word though. I'm just stance this next one.
I will just,
Have
I'll
11
just white
strands.
attack. We'll not do anything else.
It's gonna
He's dead.
stance it, it'll be on you guys.
I think I pushed this.
Keep gas on the push. It's on bird.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this on the chain now.
Run it back.
I'm done attacking. You got it? Yes?
No,
It's on gas.
About 15 seconds on decimate in that area.
Your watch your thread, let gas keep it for a second.
Let's take 6 seconds.
Try to move the zombies back to the back of the room as much as you can.
Back. Where's Decimate?
I think you've got a couple mages down.
Good job so far. Morkern, if you're able to get a battle res on me, I will. We can. I'm right next to you.
2 mages and 3 mages up. I don't know if
Sorry, just get Cliff. Let's get him down. Here, let me see if I can get up. I'm gonna get Buner up.
You can get Sogi up and I can get you. That's right.
Okay, I got you.
There's a couple going in. There's one in the raid.
Do whatever you can to get those zombies out. We're at 19%. Execute phase. Just execute a little longer here. Keep gas up.
Bunch of zombies going in.
Novas, if you got him.
12% here, so just.
Hey, Elof's about to die.
Just be like.
They're coming towards the
Whatever you
raid.
can to keep those zombies away. We're almost there. 3%.
Nova, anything.
Come on.
Nova.
Nice.
Nice job.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Good job, y'all.
Guys.
Who needs practice when
There's
you're
no
just
trash
killing?
here.
There's a,
Yeah.
No,
there's a pather.
Just send it. Are you silly?
Work your pin,
Nice
dude.
job, everyone.
Oh my god,
You're
that was
learning
so
that
stressful.
Learning that
Yeah,
fight
that was
without
tough.
any of the crutch talents is something like really important. So I think that's awesome. Even if it's a little messy, like that wasn't so bad, all things considered.
That was hard mode.
Hey, real quick, for the kites, those soul stones made a huge difference because once I died, I was able to come back, heal real quick, and then I had all those stacks on me. So I was kind of like resetting myself.
There was a really good reason why I soulstone heart.
I mean, that was awesome.
That was thought.
It helped me out massively.
There was unfortunately a couple spots where Heart just didn't have a frost trap to kite through, and I think that's when we started with stacks.
Side note too, what we could do too is have all the paladins throw up Righteous Fury and kind of kite and bubble as needed towards like the middle when people start dying. Just a thought.
I was reading that a good way for paladins to get aggro on these things is to buff, like to kings.
Yeah, that's a good one. Spam like Blessing of Kings or some shit.
Damn, 0 on tier 3 already.
Well, you want a hit for raiding.
Congrats, Heart.
Congrats.
Yeah, Grat's heart.
Heart down.
Do we have to kill this back, or can we just let it?
You can just run straight to the middle, guys.
Okay. Run past it. Let's go.
So he's
Everyone
pulling the
Try
back.
your best not to troll the raid.
Stay in the middle, you guys. Don't go wide.
Stay in the middle. There's packs on the packs on the left and right here. Stay
Oh,
in the
this
middle.
is the
Run
best
past.
fight in
and
the
then
game.
Oh, the fun box.
Okay.
Here we go.
Dude,
Oh
that
my
is
God.
okay. I'm gonna explain real quick. I guess I should do the trash first here. So we have to kill 2 bosses here, 2 mini bosses at the same exact time. If I remember right, casters go left. Right.
Yep, casters go left, melee goes right.
Yeah.
The 2
casters
tanks,
left.
they face on the edge of the platform, like right where they're facing. So that way when they get, because the tanks are going to get switched back and forth left and right. So healers are going to have to swap tank targets when they bounce back and forth.
Isn't there a polarity thing here?
Yes, but that's just the fight. Do you want me to keep going back, or do you want to?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so after that, it's a pretty much they have to die within 10 seconds of each other. If they don't, it's a raid wipe. So what we'll do is the tanks are going to go back and forth. We'll both monitor both of them and kill them within 10 seconds of each other. After that, you're going to run off the platform and you're going to jump to where you see Thaddeus at. We're all going to meet up in the middle, right where Thaddeus is standing at the very end. We're going to go stand in front of him. He's going to split the raid in half. It's going to be half negative, half positive polarity charges. You're going to do, I don't know what one you.
I'm going to suggest we do negative right. So red, if your symbol is red, go right. Red right. Just remember, red right.
Okay, red right. And what's going to happen is you're going to tank because if you are red and you go into blue, or if you're blue and you go into red, what you do is you will wipe the whole group. But if you stack, you can have up to 15 to 20 stacks. And when you get a stack, you greatly increase your damage, like insane increases damage. And that's the only way to kill him because he has an insane amount of life. So what you're going to do is once you get popped periodically through the fight, you're either going to stay negative or you're going to go positive. And if you're standing on the left side and you're positive, we're all going to run clockwise. Does that make sense? So here, we'll do a, everyone have the range to the left, melee to the right. We'll run it right now. Doesn't matter, we're just going to do a practice. And Bergs.
Can we get the marks off
Or
of
do you
us?
want to stay right there?
You wanna you wanna mark me and I can stand in the middle like I'm Thaddeus or something?
Yeah, I can do that. I was going to have more, but...
Or we can do more.
So, Sandris, I'll have you square.
Right.
So what you're going to do is, I'll mark myself the star, and we're just going to act like everyone swaps. So what we're going to do is, alright, so right now, the boss is Sandris. So we have the two tanks standing at max range on either side of him. He's going to be tanking, gas is going to be the primary tank, so he's going to be looking at gas. So what's going to happen is we will say we're fighting, and then we swap polarities. What we're going to do is we're going to run clockwise, all right? And then we're going to stand over here, stack up at max melee range, and we're going to attack. I know hunters, you have to stand a little bit further back, and then we're going to fight, and then polarity shift, we'll move over.
So just to clarify, your polarity doesn't necessarily shift. Sometimes your polarity stays the same.
Yes, it does not have to shift. It does not shift.
So we'll call it out in the raid, and you'll hear, check your polarity, and that's when you know whether you move or not.
And it shifts. You have 5 to 10 seconds, something like that, but 5 seconds before it actually takes damage. And if you do not shift to your appropriate side, and you're a positive, and you're too close to a negative, or vice versa, you will wipe the raid.
Hey, can I add a little note at the bit? If we get him down, these polarities will stay on you. You cannot get close until they're dropped.
Yeah. After he's dead, yes, they are right. You have they're like a 30-second polarity or whatever. After he is dead, no one move. You stay where you're at until your polarity shifts. Because if someone runs in, if multiple people run in to look at the loot, then you will wipe. So actually, let's do this. When he dies, everyone run back to away from the boss, and we'll have one person go in and assemble the loot. All right.
You have to spread also, or you just move away from the other polarity.
No, you just have to stay away from the other polarity. You guys can stay stacked, and the when you're attacking him, you will stay maxed melee range, and everyone will stack because you say if you're a negative or a positive, if you're within 3 yards of each other, you will get an additional debuff. The debuff increases your damage by, I think, 50% each stack, something like that. It's insane. It's 25% per stack, so you'll do an additional 300 damage if you're all stacked up.
But that's why it's important to make sure you know your polarities, because if we're all bunched up really tight and you're in the wrong polarity, you will just literally kill one side within seconds.
Yep.
Okay, so just so another quick thing here, as far as splitting groups, we'll do the healers in groups 1 through 4. You're going to go left along with the casters, the healers in groups 5 through 8. You will go right along with the melee. Berg, I had Sogi tanking this originally. I'd like to swap you in if that's cool.
Yeah, if you can have me or you can have Sogi.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have you. Yeah, Sogi's feeling a little tired, so I'm trying to give her a little break here. So let's have you tank it.
All right. How does he hit? Do I need full damage, Mick?
I don't. I would
I
probably
don't think.
go
I
like
don't think.
pretty
I don't
melee.
remember the hit. All right.
Let's go. Let's have you go. I know that. Let's have you go mid up for this, just because you may as well, like, just for learning, and then once we can always dial it back, right?
Okay. I'll do Warden Staff. No, because I lose so much threat.
Nah, I drop Warden. Drop the Warden and do everything else. Mid. The you get so much threat out of the hammer. Yeah,
Just a
DPS
heads up.
definitely needs to be slowed and controlled. What's up?
If you
Alright,
miss
I'll
if you
do
miss the jump, just swim. You gotta swim through the slime back up the ramp. Some
Oh
people
yeah,
might miss
the jump.
So.
So after we kill these two, so we have to kill them within 10 seconds, as Berg said. After that, I don't want to gloss over that jump. That jump is pretty tricky. You have to actually jump. You can't just roll off the side and make it to the platform. So we'll have to jump off the back of the platform and land on Thaddeus' platform. And like Darian said, if you fall into the slime, you have to come all the way back and up and around it, and eventually make the jump. You will not get out of this fight without making the jump at some point.
Like
you got a swiftness potion or something that'll make you run faster. That helps a lot. Just on a side note.
You can kind of get a feel for it off this. You can make it to this block here.
Question here.
Hard to make it back.
What's the indication of what polarity you are?
It's your debuff.
It's on the
either
right.
gonna be-
It's a negative.
It's either a red debuff that's negative, or it's a blue debuff that's positive. But we're just gonna just look at the color. So we're looking at Thaddeus now. On Moon, if we're looking at Thaddeus and we're starting the fight, if your buff is red, you will move to the right. If it is blue, you will move to the left. And then after the polarity shift occurs, if your buff changes, you move. If it doesn't change, you don't move. That's it. That's the whole mechanic.
Our left or Thaddeus' left?
It's never going to be stage left. Let me just put that out there right now. We will never use stage left in this group. It will always be our perspective, left or right.
Okay.
Can I ask one quick question for the melee?
Yes.
Let's say if Gas's polarity is blue and mine is red.
Yep. Sinister strike.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. If he's facing you as a rogue or as me as a feral druid, I remember fondly having to claw a bunch on this fight. Like, you're just gonna have to parry haste them, and just that's kind of how it goes.
When the two adds here toss the tanks back and forth, they clear threat, and there's a chance that a backup person might need to hit them.
I forgot they.
Yeah, just keep an eye. Just very slow and steady, and there's no reason to rush these adds. Just go nice and slow and steady here. There's quite a bit of raid damage here. We should have priests split up to prayer of healing. So you definitely, if you're not on tank healing, you definitely want to be prayer of healing.
Okay, a prayer of healing in my group. I've got no one.
What do you mean? Well, oh, not for. Sorry, for once we engage Thaddeus, there's a lot of raid damage.
Oh,
on
okay. I
Thaddeus,
thought you
not
were
on
gonna
the
send these ads.
No, just
These ads are very tank and spank. That's all. They're very easy, but they are when we swap. It is an aggro dump.
I'm gonna put a mark, Buner. I'm gonna put a mark on you. You're gonna have to for the casters on the left side. You're gonna have to make sure that you are back, like just push up against the wall, because he does. The reason why we tank them, the reason why we do casters and melee is because the caster ad has a wide AOE.
Like on the far left.
Yeah, so you'll run up the ramp. The gas will grab it, and you'll just go to the wall, so you're out of the AOE.
Sounds good.
Should
Do
we?
you have
So
a
just to
swift
clarify one more time, left and right is from our perspective, right?
Yes, right now, what
Our
we are looking at
perspective,
right
red,
now.
right. Our perspective,
Thanks.
red, right.
And what we will all do is after we jump down, we will run and all stand up on him in the middle. We will all face him right now, like where he's looking at. We will all stand right at his face until he gives us a polarity, and then you will either run left or right, depending on it. Red, right, red, right.
Let's get an attempt or two in here. I think we should just get this going. People are gonna have to see this. That's quite a bit of exclamation. We'll get it going. Red rum. Think red rum.
This is the most fun fight. I absolutely love this fight in all of Naxx.
It's an awesome fight. It really
Yeah,
is.
so you get a
It
you get
is
a
so
big
much fun.
you get a big damage buff if you're in the right section too. So just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Well, if you're not in the right section, you're dead, and probably the people around you are dead.
That's why we all stand at max range, so that way hunters can still try to get the buff too.
Sorry, where do you want me to tank him in relation to the casters so they can get far away?
Just like kind of you can be kind of on the, you don't want to be too far, it knocks back slightly, so you just kind of want to be where he is, but move him a little more kind of towards the edge, but not super close to the edge, you know what I mean?
Because he will knock back a little bit.
Which edge though, the right or the left?
Towards each other.
Yeah,
because we'll get thrown back and forth between the two ledges. So you have to kind of be close to the ledge so you make it, but you don't want to be too close that you get knocked off. So probably a good 3 or 4 steps away from the edge, maybe a little bit more. 5 steps.
All right, here we go. I'm doing a pull timer. Here we go.
Hero.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Casters, stack on diamond.
Oh, shit. That was not good.
On gas. If I'm off,
I'll try to get it heal up.
Be careful here, don't get knocked off. You can kind of reposition him. He lost down. Sorry, we'll get an attempt in here. What's the lag at?
We're at 25%.
Okay, we're at 28 on the melee side.
Wait, casters need a slow DPS.
13%.
They'll have though. We're at 18%. What are you at? Okay, you know, just I think we're pretty even. Let's just
slow down a little bit on the caster side.
Just melee finish him.
Kill them, guys. Fugan 3.
All right, kill him. Okay,
Perfect.
Go.
Jump. Be careful with the jump.
Jump.
If you don't,
Red,
make it
right,
back to the middle.
red, right.
Everyone to this, stand in front of his face. Everyone in front of his face on square.
Red, right. Gas a second.
Stand and pull him out a little bit from the walls so we can run around. Good, perfect. Alright. Red, right. Red on.
Red into the
I was blue.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that was me.
I think that was me.
Look at your
That's
look at your what happened to me and it's good.
See,
99% positive.
Philippians, are you doing it wrong?
Yeah, that was me. No, that was Therian. I'm sorry, that was my fault.
I mean,
I see a lot of people.
There was a couple people
There
that
were a few.
So
welcome to learning
one person do.
So my question is, so I saw it was a
I'm
positive,
colorblind.
it was blue, but the outside was red.
Nope.
Because
That's a good
Negative.
It's a debuff.
Does anybody have
so
a
it's
good
red,
weak
so
aura for this? That
If
they can,
it helps.
Yes, I linked one in raid chat.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can link again
Gunner's
when I'm running
Igor.
back.
It was awesome.
So the blue
So
symbol is a
just
plus,
to clarify,
the red symbol is a minus.
just to clarify, red is negative, correct? Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Red is negative.
That is correct.
Is negative.
So red is negative, blue is
Wow,
positive.
you guys.
Correct.
I was on the blue side, correct? Oh God.
I think so.
Only you can know
see,
that.
Like, what
If you
happened.
were, if you were not with Star, then you were on the blue side. If you were not with Gas and Star, you were on the blue side.
Yeah, this is gonna just.
I'm
Now
sorry,
I'm
I stood
confused,
too
'cause
close.
it's
I didn't realize.
opposite.
What do you mean it's opposite?
Opposites attract.
I was positive. I had the plus side, but it was blue.
So you need.
Right.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's what I mean.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Blue
Positive is
debuff
blue.
to the left.
Okay, and I went left. That is correct. Okay.
That is right.
You were good. You were all
That's
good.
correct.
The reason
So-
you died is not because you were wrong.
Positive.
Like, it's-
Someone else
We
was wrong.
died.
So it's
We
positive
died because
left
like
and
6
negative
people
right,
with
right?
the negative went to the blue side.
Yeah, there was a few people who made
And
mistakes.
one
I mean, this is
person-
the point of learning this fight.
One person going to the
This is
wrong
the-
side won't instantly kill us.
But more than
I
one
think
This is
person.
all
everybody
raid
who-
mechanic.
Everybody who made the mistake, I'm sure you know who you are. So just don't do that again. But I think you know you're gonna
it
have
is-
these issues in this fight.
I killed you guys. That's not. I'm telling you.
Once you learn it, this is the most fun
Yeah.
fight though. I absolutely love
Me
this fight.
too. If anybody has any columns, just I'll pay for your repair.
Hey,
Nah, it's all good.
hey, Bag. Hey, quick note for when you have melee going in for the front, the paladins need to go with the casters because the guy on the right has a mana burn.
That's correct. Yeah.
But the.
I found out on the right.
I thought the guy on the left had the mana.
Oh, fuck me.
No, that's why
Yeah,
melee
that's
goes to the right.
Oh.
Okay, that would explain where my mana went.
Yeah, same thing. I was like, what the hell just happened? And I remember from the video that the guy on the right is a mana burn. That's why everyone goes to the melee stays to the right, casters go to left.
Do people need to be topped off before they go through the slime tube?
No.
Oh, probably. Or does it not do damage anymore? Oh, it does. Oh no, it does.
Kuchina!
You should be.
Oh yeah, they need to. This thing hurts a lot worse than I thought.
By bird.
Someone just fail.
Yeah, if you run through the tunnel, yeah, you might take. You're gonna take nature damage running through the tunnel here.
With the fall damage. So yeah, do not run through that. That thing was hurting.
Pally bubble.
You guys keep going. There's people.
And you will fall out at the end.
With fall damage, yep.
So do we not take the tunnel?
You have to.
Wait till you're topped off.
I mean, you have
first.
to. Right, just get healed first.
Eat. Nom nom.
Can
I
we
just
have a
want to
couple
point out
healers stay
that
at the
we're
end?
officially 8 out of 10.
Last I checked, we're
Yeah.
31st on the server.
Sorry. 8 out of 15. I don't know math.
Does that include Horde?
Yes.
It's clear that you didn't know math because plus and minus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got him. Got him.
I told you, I killed everybody. I'll pay for whatever you want. I'm just gonna throw money at it. Whoever wants it.
Like, if you have a moment to look at Felny's idea, just put a post-it on your monitor. It's in raid
There
discussion.
you go. One on each side.
Okay.
Color it
so-
in and everything.
Balewind as
So
well.
red,
Yeah, Balewind.
red means negative, right? Red is negative. That's left. No, that's right.
Oh my god.
I'm already.
Oh no.
Look, you guys just need to have red and blue post-it notes at your desk at all times.
We gotta stop using colors and just say positive and negative. That's what's messing me up.
Where was the B-Core? Where
This
was
guy didn't
the
go to
add-on?
kindergarten, unfortunately.
The debuff?
I don't see. I mean, you can run
Uner,
right
Uner put it in like the raid chat in game.
It's also in the UI channel.
Straight line in here. Don't go outside.
Single file like sand people.
And
No, it's. Yeah, like same.
Like Santra's people.
you have a Death Knight hat
now.
coming
Be careful.
through.
Yeah, don't pull the pat.
Or it's like we're walking.
If
with
you're on the
Jesus.
other side right now, you probably want to hold off a sec. That is.
I just watch for that Death Knight
I'm
path.
just gonna sprint and just say Jesus sake the
You gotta do the.
Oh, don't
you
go,
gotta
don't
do
go.
the
Yeah,
Growlix
it's coming.
DC walk.
Here comes the pack.
Is there any reason we don't soulstone and res?
The Growlix DC walk.
On
Yeah.
Thaddeus?
Yeah, because it will start it.
Yeah, how would we do that?
He's not targetable.
Right, but how could we use him?
His add-ons.
Recovery on? His ads don't aggro at him?
On the platform?
You keep
Oh,
your
they
player
will- they
and
will.
die, don't you?
Oh, I didn't know if the platform aggroes it.
I distinctly remember running back quite a bit. So
Yeah, that's fine. I was just double checking.
I would think wipe recovery is probably not the one. I mean, I'll look it up after. I'd rather not spend time figuring it out, but I can find out. Or let's just kill it.
So when they toss the tank, just give it a half second for us to taunt. And remember that it's a threat wipe, so you don't just lay into it immediately again.
Can you guys call out when you're being thrown?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, ranged can't really see if we're all stacked up on the wall.
I didn't. It was my fault.
You can use NPPs on this fight. The damage from Thaddeus' nature. It does help mitigate some of the outbound damage. I think you have to pop it like right before you engage with nature damage. If you can.
Did we decide we're changing the Palace location or not?
Well, no, the healers still go with your group. If you're healing on the right side, though, you have to. Actually, no, the right side. Just stay away from Fugue a little bit.
Max Rangers can.
If you're healing on the left side, everybody on the left side needs to be stacked. Other than the tank, needs to be stacked with Buner on Diamond. So when we engage on the left, just make sure you stack with Buner, because otherwise you'll hit with the mana burn. So let's split up. I think buffs look good. So split to your groups.
Might warriors.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Okay, split up.
Can warriors get another might?
Is Elaf supposed to be on this side?
I was waiting for my. Oh wait, no, I do have it.
Sorry, Gas doesn't have it. I don't know if I got back late or what.
Can we get a might on Warriors for Gas, please?
Ag, what did you do to my guy? I don't see words above my head whenever I say something or yell it.
I don't know, man. Your keyboards are weird.
You turned off chat bubbles.
I don't like it.
Can we please get might on Warriors? Who's the might warrior? Who's the might paladin?
Darian.
We need to name Darian. Might on Warriors, please.
Oh, he said 30-second
Sorry.
bio.
I'm back.
Oh,
I
that's
just
right.
ran back. I'm good. We're good.
Not bad. Can you do might on Warriors, please?
Killing us, not mighting people. Man.
Alright, I'm good.
Where's
Alright,
Berg?
I'm gonna do a pull timer.
There we go.
So 15-second pull timer going out. Tanks be ready.
And I'll call out swapped when they throw
5,
me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Swap.
Swap fast and count. Watch your threat on swap.
Swap soon. Swap.
Here's the swap. It's not the right.
Hack. You gotta stand back so you're losing too much mana.
Swap sleep. Swapped.
What's the
26%. Melee is 20k damage ahead.
Okay, yeah. You're fine. You got it. Okay, good. Just
Swap sleep.
Yeah, let him up.
Swap.
Okay, we ready to jump? Get to the middle.
Negative to the right.
Yes.
Stack up. Let's go if you can.
Stack on triangle. Or diamond.
Remember, polarity shifts soon.
Right side.
Watch your polarity. Watch your polarity.
Clockwise. Clockwise.
Polarity shift coming. Charge.
Clockwise.
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 Aristotle. You went the wrong way.
We're okay. Just recover.
Stack up, get that negative.
Stack up, guys.
Stack you get. He has a huge drag range. Huge range.
Healers popping potions, you go.
Polarity shift coming. Watch it charge. Doesn't change there.
We have to move forward a little bit, you guys. Move forward a little bit. Polarity shift.
Polarity shift 5.
Polarity shift.
Comes. Watch her charge.
Stack up, you guys. Need more stacks. Need more stacks.
We got a lot dead. Let's just do a little more practice here. Just a few more. Let's get a few more shifts. Shifts coming in a second.
So, should the range be stacked on the melee?
Distance.
Yes.
Then the melee should be at max range?
Yes.
Yeah, melee should range a little more.
It's on Berg. It's on Berg.
Yeah, let's we got 25 dead. A lot. So let's go ahead and wipe it up.
Wipe it up, just touch people.
Just wipe it up then. Just everyone run to each other and hug.
Hug your friends.
Everybody needs hugs. Everybody needs hugs.
I don't think you
it's
can
really
reset.
doable.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
that was good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a very doable.
I was trying to see if I can make it back to here if I get soulstone. Then I guess I can't res anybody, so never mind.
So if you guys look, do your when you're fighting, look at your stacks of the negative or the positive, whatever one you have, and you can see how much damage it increases. Cause see, he has like 6 million life. That's where you get like insane hits and crits. Usually like 10k backstabs and stuff.
If you're
Shadow Bolt
if you're
hitting for 12K.
negative, If you're negative, go to the left side of the platform, and if you're positive, go to the right side.
That's a lie.
No.
No.
No, that's
No, no, no.
Backwards.
No, always to the left, maybe.
You're talking about
Lie.
going around.
Slander.
No, yeah,
So-
if you're going around
Yeah, I mean,
clockwise, always
Yeah, you
It's always
go
to the
it's
left.
clockwise. Yeah. It's always to the left, clockwise. Yeah, there we go. Math.
Yeah.
Make
science.
sure you
Yes. Do not run
Oh,
through
I
the
see.
boss.
On the transition.
Take
On the
a
transition.
transition, you
never mind.
always go to the left.
Correct.
take a
That's
wide
I
berth.
don't
Always to
mark
the
that.
left.
Someone needs to show me where to stand at max range, because after Buhner lost his target, I was like, well, who do I stand on? Like, how far is max range?
You should
Just
no.
stand on the tank.
So no, for the boss, you should be standing with the melee. You only stand at max range for the like caster ad in the beginning.
Now when they're saying max range on the boss from melee, because if the melee's too close to the boss, they will touch each other.
Just
with the
stand with
positive.
everyone else. Once you see, just keep an eye on your negative, and then your debuffs. And when you are at like 12, 15 debuffs, you're good. If you're at 10, you're too far.
We're all standing at max melee range.
And melee range
Max
is
melee
pretty
range.
far on this guy. Don't try not to res right in the middle of it so that they don't have to die again.
Okay, so for the main boss guys, everyone is stacked on the tank on their respective side.
At max melee range.
At the max melee
everyone.
range. It'll just be a group. And the melee will determine what that range is because they'll know where it is, and everyone will just stack on them.
Also, when we're doing the little transition from polarity shifts, people on the negative side, give it a really wide berth, because I saw them chaining towards people on the positive side.
Watch the trash pack in this hallway on the way to Thaddeus, please. Just beware. This trash is really nasty if we aggro it, so beware.
Pipe boss.
If Sogi can do this on 0 hours sleep, then we can all do this.
She's barely doing this.
I see what you said. I see what you did there.
Hey,
Look both ways before crossing.
East
Hey,
Coasters,
but on
East
the plus
Coasters
side-
is almost midnight, so let's go.
On the plus side, though, tomorrow I'll have a master's degree.
Congrats.
Yeah.
On the plus side.
Master's degree? Oh.
Just rather than get too excited.
I've been going to school for too long.
Dropout.
I
So
hope you're on the left with that on the plus side.
Hey, I got a master's degree. They
Wait,
just handed them out
hold
now.
up. Sogi's gonna have a master's tomorrow? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's a golf tournament. The Masters.
Hey,
Have a
that is
gold
a
jacket.
competitive tournament.
Green
Wow.
jacket, gold
Green
jacket.
jacket.
Sogi's rich as fuck.
What's your master's in?
For a bachelor's degree and dropping out of college. How about that?
Be like, yeah, I finished college, I dropped out.
Hey, I dropped out
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
Vanilla came out
exactly.
the first time.
Exactly. I finished college. I dropped out.
Yeah, I better be glad that like I was like done with school in college when WoW came out. 'Cause who knows?
Or else you'd be like me.
Who knows?
Technically, I got asked to leave from 2 different institutions.
Oh my god.
For healers on the right for Fugan, just it's really easy to get hit with that mana drain, so just keep kind of edging back until you're safe.
So do you, on the left side, you just are against the wall, right? So why don't we do that on the right side? Healers should be in and against the wall.
So hold on. So
Aristotle, you're...
Hold on. The left side does not do a mana drain, so I don't know the distance. So even against the wall, it might.
Yeah, I don't know if the wall is far enough from it.
Yeah, because I'm in there tanking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm in there up melee hitting with gas and Berg on the left side, and I'm a mana drain. So.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so just try to range it the best you can, but definitely try to retain some mana there. Browsing around the buffs here.
Don't
Also,
worry, guys.
just a reminder again, I cleverly demonstrated running the wrong way just to show everybody in the last fight, so don't do that again.
Good. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're learning.
I was teaching everybody what not to do. That's what I was here for.
Did the star get put on me on purpose? I don't recall. I see many marks.
I got a skull, so.
If anyone needs extra water, Balin has some extras.
Like, just health food? Like, no buff? Toki?
Not buff. Any buff. Even if it's deviate fish.
I don't, sorry.
That'll work real sweet. Thank you.
Again, any healers, if you need major random potions, open trade with Therian.
Oh yeah, I just used my last one last fight. Where are you?
Major mana potions. Therian.
Okay, I'm gonna do ready check here. Buffs look good. Get to your spots.
Does anybody else need mana pots?
Pax, where'd you go? There you are.
Pack should be on the right side here, right?
Yeah, all good.
Just trade
just
stuff.
trade. Yeah, all good.
Okay, Pax, you good now? I'm gonna do a pull timer. Here we go. Tanks move up, ready to pick a retarget. Watch your threat, just be careful on the swaps especially.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look close to the edge for that's good.
Shit, sorry about the gas. I don't have my... Well...
Yeah, it's area. Swap?
Swap, careful. Watch that knockdown. Swap, careful.
How's the melee?
22.
Swapped?
Range needs to slow down.
So slow and slow. We're at 20, we're at 19.
We're just at 60k right now.
Finish.
Okay, go ahead.
If anybody follows, just cheat quit now.
Oh my god, a lot of people fell. Get back. Here come. On gas, keep gas up.
Careful when you come dump if you have player.
Grab the ship. Here comes. Right.
Positive on circle.
Iola scoot up. Aristal scoot up. Dalen scoot up.
Up in there, guys.
Here comes. In a second. Here comes. Watch your charge.
Yeah, plus side. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, plus side speed up to star. Shifting.
That's good. Here it comes. Watch your charge.
Flower shifts.
You just saved a lot of shit. I think it was just attrition.
Maybe got it. We're doing really good.
Quite a few dead. If you can make it through though, do check that 25%.
Guys have like a minute and a half.
Shift.
Yeah, okay, let's wipe it up. Let's get it back. We're not gonna get it. So. That was an awesome attempt, though. We're really close.
Yeah, I think when we call polarity
Everybody hug
shift,
the boss.
we gotta like really watch. You gotta move right away.
Yeah, there's you can't wait at all. You have to, as soon as it shifts, you have to move.
Yeah, for sure.
And it, if you're going, so when you're going towards the green stuff, make sure you go really wide because we have more space going towards the green stuff than they do going towards the wall. If that makes sense.
You should hug the edge anywhere you run.
When you're on the
Exactly,
negative
yeah.
side and you're going to the positive side towards the slime, like Eli said, you should probably go as far as you can since the people against that little wall have none.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the majority of people did not pre-pot nature protection, and that little bit at the first is gonna help the healer's mana because we were all
Yeah.
extremely low.
That's a good point. So if you have NPPs, please pop them. I have a few left. Like I definitely don't have enough for everybody, but
I got some. If anybody needs an MPP, Therian. Therian Paladin. Hit me up.
I would suggest Health Stones
I
as
have
well.
5 left. But I can distribute a few.
I got 9. I got 9. So if anybody needs any.
Are we taking nature damage when we're fighting the mini bosses?
You know, I think you do. I don't actually know though. Does anybody know? I think the worst.
I feel like it's probably best to hang on to your MPP until we get to the main boss.
Well, not if you need your potion cooldown.
Right, that's what I'm thinking for potion cooldown.
True. Yeah, I mean, I ran out of mana and I popped a major mana potion.
So I don't think. Hold on. So I don't think the casters are getting hit with nature damage. It should be just the tank and me with melee because it's like a thunderclap, chain lightning type thing. So casters should be able to.
It just targets.
Yeah, to Buner's point though, it's just the cooldown on your potion though.
Everybody on the Stalag side, he does no nature damage.
So all the damage the raid is taking, is that people not being in the right position?
No, it's not. We're not shifting fast enough. We're sitting there for the chain lightning to hit as we need a switch.
Well, yes, I mean, some
Well,
some
he
of us.
continually chains lightning through
Yeah,
the entire fight.
you're gonna get chain lightning no matter what.
There's just a large amount of raid damage that happens one way or another. And when you see someone just drop and everybody eat damage, that's because they didn't shift. But when you just see like a large amount of raid damage going out, that's just the fight. Like, it's just a lot of raid damage that happens.
Like the beginning, you should be able to go into the main boss with near full mana as a healer. Like everything should be as mana conscientious as possible in the beginning, because ranged are not going to be like taking damage. You don't need to like worry about quick topping them off and stuff. Like it's just we gotta have full mana when we go to Thaddeus himself.
We're still getting hit with mana and drain on the right.
The chain lightning is
maybe
nature.
you guys
further
should
back.
cycle.
Then we run into a line of sight problem.
I think you guys should cycle.
Do you want me
then,
to-
like,
I'll try to
have
pull
a
deeper.
healer or two up there.
Wait, people who are coming up to Thaddeus now, wait. Don't run across.
Eh.
Trash pack is coming. Do not run across.
I see a whole bunch of people still like.
No, I just mean for Thaddeus, like right before Thaddeus' room.
She's tired.
So if you're a healer on the right side and you're still getting mana drained, you're not fully back. I haven't got mana drained since the first attempt, and I've been at max distance.
Again, if you need nature protection potions or major mana potions, hit up Therian, Paladin Therian. I got your back.
Hey, Gas, when your polarity changes, so from, say, right to left, do you just run through the boss to switch him?
No.
No.
No, he like inches along
Clockwise.
the. It's funny. I watched him. That's pretty tight. It's actually kind of funny.
I it's too hard to like stutter step around him. I think he's just gonna end up moving. I think it's safer if I just pull him farther.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it looks like range can pre-pot NPP, and they shouldn't take any damage from that guy on the left. I know we said that earlier, but I checked the logs and it's true.
I'm gonna check my logs here. Do you know about the melee side? 'Cause it's just a worse.
Melee does so the melee. It looks like the healers on the melee side are taking damage.
Right.
Some of them.
So I think melee physical DPS can pop a nature protection as well.
Yeah, they have no mana.
Pat's coming back, so geez, don't come across.
Open trade with Paladin Therian if you need an MPP.
So some of the melee, they are taking damage there. What's doing that?
It's War Stomp. It's an AoE.
The War Stomp.
Okay.
But it's physical.
Yeah, that guy has two abilities: War Stomp and Static Field. And Static Field is nature.
Got this trash bag. Oh yeah, Binks brings up a good point. Judgment of Light is a good call here. If we can keep light up, that would actually be awesome.
I'll volunteer to do that because I already have the 3 set. So.
Okay, cool.
Mops has been saying this every attempt in chat.
I actually didn't see that until just now.
Poor Mobs.
Learn to read.
I know you guys usually don't like it because it drops someone else. So.
It's worth it here, though. I think. I don't have any like ambient healing trinkets or anything on me.
By the way, thanks for the random juju earlier. That's probably Gladius.
Any healers who need mana potions, hit me up there. And Paladin.
So, are you back?
I got 3 more MVPs too if anybody needs MVP.
Yeah, and also wisdom. I mean, if we can do wisdom and light, that's great. Gas just lost his flask, so we'll have a little less hit points. Healers should be aware since he cast it low.
Fuck yes, just take it.
For 25 minutes, you want me to use another one?
I don't give a fuck. Just do it. I was gonna use 2 of them anyway, and I did.
Alright. We're doing it then. Now we have to do it.
So do you want me to stand
Okay, well, then
further? I'll stand further back on the upper platform on the initial guy, so that way.
Yeah, that might help. Thanks, Greg.
Few more ints need to go out. Okay, we're good there. Just waiting on a little bit of mana, and then I'll do a ready check.
Did Salve go out on Warriors?
Salve has not gone on any bit.
Mages need Salve as well, yeah.
Back to the middle.
Okay, we're good. It has a long range.
So NPP after the mini bosses go down?
No, well, after you take the first, like after you need it, right? After it's gone. So you pre-pot so that
if you're... Go ahead.
So you pre-pot so that you can mitigate damage at the start of the fight, and then you'll take some, and after that, it'll be down. But as a healer, you probably don't want to do it at all, to be honest, because you need your potion.
That's what I was gonna say. Caster side wise, we shouldn't be taking any nature
I would just
damage pre. Yeah, copy.
The left side boss
Okay.
does no nature damage.
Kralix, are you good?
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm rocking out, dude.
We got this, guys. We got this.
We're
Go.
pulled on the right. Sunberg. Watch the little bit on the right side. Gladius.
Guessing.
Watch your
Shit.
back.
Why didn't
Get
guess?
thrown.
Shit.
Well,
Somebody else got to pick it
can
up.
we reset this?
Yeah, we can drag
It's
him
on
down.
Sogi. Can we actually just reset this?
It's got
If
door.
we drag him down, does it reset the fight?
I don't think so. I think there's a mechanic that kills shit.
Oh,
We're about to find out.
They can't. No, they can't get close together. Don't put them close together.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
shit.
gonna wipe.
I've got a
Let's
soul
just
stone
recover. Can
up.
we get a soul
Yeah,
stone?
for soul stone.
Yeah, come on and wipe with a soul stone.
Yeah,
I mean, that would have
um,
been troubling for the fight. So just the wipe at the door with the soul stone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Gladius, you'll have to run back.
I got-
Whoever died up on the platform, go ahead and run back. Let's just get this thing.
I got kicked to the melee side.
Oh my god!
Like it ported
did
me
you
over
rip
there.
through it?
Yes.
No, it,
Okay.
it didn't. Not
Just
according to my
reset.
stream.
Can I pop?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
be
you
able
should
to
be good to pop now.
Or did one of the casters overtake?
I think that must be what happened. Yeah, yeah. We had a
No,
little
I
bit
didn't overtake.
of an early pull, and I think threat took a little while, and we just maybe overtook on the caster side.
On the melee
Was
side.
that range when I pulled all the way back? Was that okay for you, cat or healers?
Yeah, it was good to start, but it was hard to see because everything went to shit right away.
Yeah. Yeah, someone pulled on the right.
Anybody
so
who
I
died
had
up
to
on the
run out.
platform, if you died up on the platform, please be running back.
Threat's a little tough on the caster side, or the left side, because there's no debuffs on it. Like, I have to put up all the sunders myself.
Notes
even
do
think
say to
about that.
put a couple of melee over there.
No, you can't.
We got this. Everybody take a deep breath.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
got through it
the
the
timing of
first 3
DPS is
times,
actually...
fine.
Yeah, that was just like, it was just a wacky pull. But yeah, the timing of the DPS is actually pretty perfect, so I wouldn't even want to switch anything up.
Just keep an eye on your threat.
Bump yourself.
Yeah, agreed, I was.
Can you summon me, or do I have to run back?
No, we'll summon him. Let's get a summon.
Okay, thank you.
On Gladius when possible.
I have no shards,
Yeah, I'm in
Does
danger
anybody
zone.
have shards?
I've got a few left.
but we need them to do damage.
Okay, actually, it's yeah.
Well-
So Gladius, if you could just run in.
I have
You shouldn't be
well,
shadow
no,
burning, though.
I can get. I've got
No,
Shaki
it's to
and
summon our
Gladius.
succubus for every attempt. That's how few shards
yeah,
I
that
have.
makes
Is
sense.
I can't summon a succubus if we.
Buner, did you die on the platform, Buner?
No, I should be resible. I died right at the door.
He's right here.
Okay, somebody got him. Never mind.
Unless we want to do one of these horrible trash balls.
Seriously, guys, even just how far we've come, great job, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Me to you.
I honestly think that Instructor's abuse is easier than Gliss, so.
Oh, I agree.
I
Yeah.
wanted to do it because I wanted to do the mind control.
Oh no,
You'll get your chance, don't worry.
I've been so ready for Iola's to mind control.
I'm like, it's my favorite thing to do is mind control tank. That was awesome.
You're
It
the
was a
best.
lot of fun, I have to admit.
Yeah. I used to do it.
Yeah, the amount of progress we made in one day here is like, I mean, I'm talking about like 2 months in casual, like raiding 4 days a week, and we were at like the top level of the server at the time. So yeah, I think that's pretty significant.
Well, once Fires of Heaven server transferred to that PvP server, we're solidified as the
Yeah.
Nothing
Definitely did
suspicious
pass
about
us.
that, by the way.
Yeah, those like free server transfers to a PvP server was like, well, thanks Blizzard for like killing our server. I appreciate it.
Okay, how we doing? You gonna buffs? We're looking like a few forts.
I get that.
Paladins need might. Kings.
Yeah, got him. Got my.
Kings.
Was taking a nap.
Man, now I have that song stuck in my head after typing it out.
I got Cat standing with the Juju.
I got
Okay, get your nature protection potions pre-potted now. Just waiting on a bit of mana. I'm gonna do a ready check here. Alright, doing pull timer. Please make sure you stay behind the tank. There's no reason for you to be ahead of the tank on either side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't go too far.
Let me keep poison level. Lost the lag.
Swap.
Swapped. Careful with threat.
Oh my god, I just got disconnected.
Yeah, you still got aggro though.
I'm gonna try to overtake on the next swap. Just watch your threat on Casper's side.
Swap soon.
For Sogi, are you Sogi's got it.
Swap.
It's on Sogi. It's on. Keep Sogi up.
Was that Berg who DC'd?
Yeah, I DC'd. I'm back now though.
Okay.
Alright, it's on Sogi. Just keep Sogi up.
Yogi, when you transfer over, I'll take Stellog.
Swap soon. Swap.
What are we at on Stalag?
30.
Pretty close. Should I just run to the other side?
No, don't.
Yeah.
We're melee slightly.
We're at
Swap soon.
Hold on for a second.
Melee's up to us.
Swap.
Yeah, let's Alright, go ahead. We're good. We should be good.
3%.
That.
Oh, don't miss a jump.
Jump.
You might as well.
My UI is messed up, so I can't see anyone's mana. So let me know if you need it.
It's on gas. Rider shift in. Good, bro. Good job.
How is there in stack up?
Just like I'm on diamond and
Sorry, me.
Shift coming soon.
Nice swap.
Nice job. Watch your charge.
Clarity.
Oh, that's I guess that's minus.
Clarity shift.
Here comes.
Punch up with ignite.
No, we're fine right now.
Great so far, guys.
Clarity shift.
I got you.
Hey, Pack.
We're
Bring it in,
almost
hold
there.
it.
Shift's
Clarity
coming.
shift.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Keep gas up almost there, guys. Execute phase.
We got this.
Shift soon. Shift coming, watch it try. Finish off, guys. 5%.
Everything you got, everything you got.
Stay put when he dies.
When he split, yeah, when he stay split apart.
Yeah, don't move.
Back up.
Don't move. Don't move. Stay away. Stay away.
Good job,
40 more
guys.
seconds.
There's the loot.
You think yourselves triumphant? You have only taken one step closer to the abyss.
More people stacking on top of each other.
It's just luck
Yeah.
how many people have each polarity.
So, another clever thing that I did to demonstrate what not to do in this fight. Dark runes or demonic runes would do extra damage.
Yeah, I realized that as well.
We might all wipe.
I didn't kill myself. But...
I couldn't figure out what the hell happened to me because I got like basically one shot
You have to
myself.
spread further, guys. I think you have to spread further. Than
Oh,
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I told
Y'all
you
need
guys.
to spread like a lot.
I watched this.
I
Oh,
told
only
you
the people in the
guys
Watch this all over
at the
again.
beginning.
I was told
Yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
Iolis, come res me.
Over here, over
I
here.
told everybody at the beginning,
I got
and I
you there.
typed it out. I said,
I'm not going to do what I told you so, like Iolis is doing.
you needed to
God.
spread out, but nobody listened.
I wanted to say something because I've seen so many videos of people doing that, but you know, maybe somebody messed up.
No, the problem is that I guess I should have said something before. The problem is you actually have to spread out like even if you have the same polarity because there's
Yeah,
like a final scare
spread.
at the end.
/10.
Speaking of polarity, yeah, the legs are out. Look at those legs.
Those legs
Okay.
are amazing.
I guess I'm gonna let the warriors roll on the helmet, and then we're gonna end up prying it to a tank.
Yeah, I'd actually kind of like that helmet though.
All right, then it's the gas.
Yeah, I think we should get this, I guess.
I have to look up what my bids for these items are.
We cleared another wing, guys. We did it. Everybody, congratulations.
Yeah, good job.
Now we just have 4 horsemen to worry about.
Yeah, literally all the other ones are pretty easy. Gothic, that when the dead and undead side, or the live and undead, he's hard. He is super hard.
Goth chick?
Goth chick.
Gothic, the harvester.
Goth chick.
So I was reading about Goth chick today, and they said that it's all about managing the people going to the dead side. So you need to stack priests on living and shackle and keep stuff shackled for a while.
But we're done, by the way. I just let people know. we're not gonna do any more tonight. We don't have time to clear to Vesuvius.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Good night, Togi.
If Sogi fell asleep, that's why she didn't take the summon. Take
Oh,
the
hold on just one sec, so I can give you here.
Did we get any frost things that we needed to get?
The runes.
I was looking around the room. I didn't see
Oh
any.
shit, did we ever go back and get that one with the rogue or no?
I'll give
don't
this.
think we
I'll
did.
give one.
We didn't, but the trash doesn't respawn, I don't think.
Can I get a port to Stormwind?
Yes, please.
Okay, if you're
Everybody,
not
seriously,
if
even
you're not up
even
for
just
loot,
patchwork
clear comms
trap,
loot.
that's awesome.
If you're not up for loot, you can leave the raid. If you are up for loot, please stick around. Or I can meet you in Stormwind, I guess.
Anything you need to trade to me before I leave?
You're not gonna win the thing you.
No, I mean,
voted on.
did you have any green items you need me to DE?
No, I don't think so.
You're not gonna win nothing. Just
Oh, no shit.
If there's people still around with
You need
transmutes, I need 2 transmutes, please.
Yeah, I'll get
Safe
on
travels.
pink,
I
and I'll be.
for you.
I'll be in Ironforge.
All right, I need Balewin and Pantone.
And then I wanted to buy 3 cured rugged hides. Is that what they are from the guild bank?
Who is that?
Eloth.
I got your back on me. Therian Paladin. Don't worry about killing me.
Who needed the
Okay.
Who needed Arcanite Transmute? I have one up in Stormwind.
Naxx has one in
I need
Stormwind also.
it's Eloth, but I need thorium bars, right?
Yeah, I have thorium bars. I just need the crystal.
Okay.
I can, if you have it, I can also